cold and it's about to rain.
Oh, gotcha. Well, it's better than it being like just smoking hot, I guess, kind of.
Yeah.
So it's really hot.
Gotcha. And that humidity. Yeah, and you guys can just start warming up your hands a little bit. Just get your hands going. Same thing as last time. We're obviously going to go through this class a little bit faster because this is the second version. We're not going to be really going over any skills that we did in the last class aside from single and a halves. We're going to be learning like new things, new exercises today and stuff like that. So. Let's see, and we'll get started in about 5 minutes. We'll just wait for people to come in, people who are late, stuff like that. Remember, if you have any questions at all, feel free to ask. Yes, everyone's spinning. Nice to see everyone. Hello, Michaela. Hello, Hannah. Hi, Samantha. I feel like my camera's blurry a little bit. There we go. So just like all the other classes that are happening this month and that happened like a couple days ago, there's obviously some text in this class, and you can just click the participants button and kind of see there's about 9 texts in here. Oh, there's about 10 texts. Nabai joined. Hi, Nabai. So there's a bunch of texts in here that'll be just giving you comments and stuff directly throughout the class. If they see things that kind of I don't see because I'll be turned around teaching or just doing other things, they'll be the ones giving you guys comments and stuff. I'll make general comments and I'll come back to watch the screen and stuff, but make sure you guys are just watching or checking your chat every couple of minutes to see if there's some tip or some helpful advice in there that might get you along better, yeah? Does that make sense to everyone? We all good? Yeah, cool. And I ask in like thumbs up, thumbs down, just because obviously no one's mics are on, so can't hear if you're yelling yeah at me. I'm gonna move this over here. Oh yeah, it stopped pouring, good. Good. Okay, and we have about 2 more minutes till we're gonna start. About 2 more minutes. Make sure you got water. Make sure you put on sunscreen if you need to, if it's not raining where you are. We are going to be doing some double time today. We're going to be doing some throwaways, which are these things from the cat. We'll be doing basic 45s. We learned these in our 45 class too, but we'll be breaking them down a lot more today. We'll be working on the single and a halves that we learned in the last class. We'll be doing doubles with a car. I might hit a tree. And then we'll also be learning neck rolls. And then at the end of class, we'll be learning this neck roll that we learned. We're also going to be just advancing it a little bit more and adding a little thingy. But that's end of class stuff. Just keep warming up your hands. Remember, if you have any questions at all, feel free to ask or put them in the chat. Good. Yeah, just make sure to warm up your hands. I see a lot of you doing that already. I see people working on stuff from the last class. I love taking in all those corrections. Okay, awesome. Let's go ahead and get started. So we're just gonna start with drop spins first and just kind of get our hands going like we did last time. So we're gonna start with that right hand at the tab. Left hand will be at the cap. Good. Remember that first count, we go thumbs down. Right, good. Then that next count, we go thumbs up. Remember, every single grab is under. And I'm moving fast through drop spins just because we already did them. Same thing, down, up, just over and over and over again. Good, let's go ahead and do 10 all together. 10 all together. So we're gonna start here, and we go 5 and 6 and 5, 6, 7, 8, down 1, up 2, 3, up 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and drop, stop. Cool, yes, and remember we do add drop, stop onto the end just to make sure we're all stopping together, yes? Cool. So now from here, we're gonna learn a little thing that's a little bit different. We're gonna go into a second position. We're gonna go ahead and go down on that count 1, just the same as before. But now the next count, we're gonna go flat to count 2, and we're gonna grab with our hand under on the pull. And look how close my hands are. Then from here, I'm gonna keep going with that same motion, and now I'm gonna grab with my right hand under in the pull. Good. And now I'm gonna keep going, and I'm gonna grab under at flat. Good, and then I'm gonna go back into a drop spin. Good, okay, so let's review those 4 counts. So when you're thinking of double time, I personally love to think of it in 4 grabs because that's what double time is. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. So make sure you know every single grab, every single one, what it's supposed to be doing. Remember, the first one is vertical, 1, then flat on 2, then vertical on 3, and then flat again on 4. So everyone try that. And you're gonna be wanting this to rotate as close to center body as you can get it as you do these spins. You wanna make sure you don't go too low because then obviously this will start happening the same way for drop spin. And yes, it's okay to spin with the wet flag. I mean, it's gonna just dry off from the air. Just don't let it whip you in the eye. Cool, yeah, a lot of us are getting it. So notice the difference about drop spins. Remember what we talked about last class was that you have to feel that like push and that kind of drive downward that's making these happen. But for double time, you have to be pulling. So everyone go to this first count on count 1. When I go to count 2, I have to feel that left hand pull that flag quickly to that flat. Good. And now from here, I have to feel my hand push into that down. And then again, I have to feel it pull. Yeah, so drop spins are just down, up. There's no real push-pull. It's just kind of consistent. But for double time, there is a push-pull. Push and pull and push and pull and push, pull, push. That's what's gonna make the speed get faster and faster and faster. So everyone keep trying it. And we're gonna be doing 8 counts of it in a moment. We're gonna be going 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. Good, good, good. Awesome, cool. Good, so let's go ahead and do 8 counts of it. So we start here and we go 5 and 6 and slowly 5, 6, 7, 8, down 1, flat 2, 3, flat 4, 5, flat 6, 7, and stop at flat. Good, so now from here, we just do the same drop stop we always did. We go 9 and 10, 9 and 10. Good, so from that double time, quick, 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 9 and 10. So make sure you see those speed differences between going fast, 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 slow it down. Everyone go ahead and try that on your own a couple times. Make sure you get that slow down. That's a very big benefit in that ending. I know it doesn't feel like a lot, but it's gonna teach you how to just slow your flag down. Good, Hannah, that was good. Good, so make sure you're getting all those hand grabs. Remember, thumb down, then flat, then thumb down again, and then flat again. Yeah. Good, good, good. Cool. Let's all try those 10 counts. So remember, we have the 8 counts of double time, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, drop and stop into that last one. Here we go. And 5, and 6, and 5, 6, 7, 8, down 1, up 2. Oh, I messed up. Let's try it again. I was doing drop spins. Let's try it again. 5, and 6, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, flat 2, and 3, flat 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and drop and stop. Good, so a lot of you guys, I'm sure if you're feeling slow, it feels like you're trying to play catch up with your flag. That's why you have to make sure from that first count, that's already a push. It's not a drop like drop spins. You have to make sure that you're already pushing quick energy into that flag. It should not feel like this. It should feel that whip, whip and whip and whip. Here we go, let's try it again, same thing, here we go. And 5, and 6, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, and 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and drop, stop. Cool, closer, good. And last time, here we go. 5 and 6 and 5, 6, 7, 8, down 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and drop and stop. Cool, yeah, really good for a lot of you. So you just wanna make sure that those 4 hand grabs are the most important things that you're thinking about. Vertical, flat, vertical, flat. It just follows that same pattern over and over again. So now we'll switch sides, because you know I love to do everything on the left too. So now that left hand is gonna be at tab, right hand is gonna be here. So we go straight down into a drop spin. Good. From here we open to flat, and notice that both of my thumbs are facing away. Good. Now from here I keep going and I grab thumb down. Good. And now from here I keep going and I open. Good. And then from there I go just right back into that drop spin. Awesome. So make sure you're feeling that exact same thing where you feel vertical and flat and vertical and flat. And you want to make sure a couple of us right now, a couple of us are going here and then we're trying to grab it flat right here. You want to make sure that you're waiting for it to rotate all the way around once and then you grab at those flat. Yeah, down. Yeah, Aaron, try it again. Go here. Aaron, go like this, and then put your flag down. Yep. So grab here, grab under your hand. Yeah, so this hand that's grabbing, yeah, there you go. And now go to flat. Yes, there you go. And now grab under again, don't grab over. Yep, keep going all the way around. Keep rotating a little bit more. Yep, there you go, and grab under. It was close, yep. And now you go flat. Flat there. And then that's when you'll go into the drop spin and grab. Drop spin, grab. Yeah, so for you, you just have to make sure, and this goes for everyone, you have to make sure that we are grabbing under every single time, just like drop spins. Remember, that's the motto of drop spins, is that every single grab is underneath my other hand. So same thing here, I need to be grabbing under my right hand, across, and then under. Every single time you grab below the hand that's on top. Keep trying it, because that will really catch you up. It's gonna be like almost impossible to do drop spins up here. It won't work out with the hands. Good, remember if you have any questions at all about this, let me know. Good, Natalia, that was it. Good, Victoria, yeah, so quick. Yeah, Natalia, that's really smooth, very good. Cool, yes. And now as you guys get better at it, remember the push-pull. Yes, like, yeah, so Sophie was doing it so quick. She's push-pulling so she can go quick, quick, and quick, and quick, and quick through. I mean, these are like speed spins. You want to make sure you're pushing the speed as much as you can and start getting used to spinning that flag a lot faster. Let's try it on that left side. Here we go. We'll try it slowly first. And 5, and 6, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, flat, 2, 3, flat, 4, 5, flat, 6, 7, flat, 8, and drop, stop. Good, cool. Let's try it again a little bit faster. Here we go. And then make sure on the end, remember we talked about last class that you were getting here with those spread out hands, not doing this inside. Yeah, this will always look stronger than this looks. Let's try it again. 5, and 6, and 5, 6, 7, 8, down 1, flat, 2, 3, flat, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and drop and stop. Cool, good. And last time, a little faster. 5, and 6, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, flat, 2, 3, flat, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, drop, stop. Cool, yes. So up to speed is hard. I do admit it's hard to just keep those hands kind of gliding over each other, you know what I mean? But that's where that push and that pull comes from, is this hand is pulling while this hand is pushing back up. And it's just that natural kind of balance of your hands doing that, that's the groove that you guys want to get into. Does that make sense to everyone? Yes? Cool, awesome. Let's go ahead and get some water and we'll move on to our next thing. And if you don't need water, it's okay. You can just keep working. I just give water in case it's like 150 degrees wherever you are. Yeah, everyone's doing a great job. And anyone feel free to unmute yourself too. If you found something that really helped you at double time, or if I said a detail or something, or if I missed a detail that you learned or you know, feel free to share it. Cool, we'll be doing throwaways next. So these are about to kill our arms. Not really, but. Cool,
It just
okay.
started raining here again.
What'd you say?
It just started like downpouring again.
Oh gosh. My goodness. Be careful, don't get your flag too wet. They'll slip out of your hands, especially on this next thing. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. So we love to start everything on the right, so we'll start with that right again. Right hand will be on the cap, left hand will be under, just like this. Good. From here, these are called throwaways. So right off the bat, you want to make sure you're holding that into your head to throw it away. So make sure you use that left hand to throw, and you're just going to throw it straight up to this corner. And now from here, you're just going to let it drop down behind you and come right back up. So the hard part about this, and I'll bring it back down. So the hard part about this already is that you're trying to aim to be from the cap, even if you're on the shorter side. You want to learn how to work that arm to try to get that flag to work for you. Obviously, if you're too short, it's just there's no way it's going to work out. So you can be a little bit in here. It's totally fine. It won't change the effect, but you want to feel that right hand throw. And then from that position out, you want to feel it drop down behind you and back up. So notice that when it's coming back down behind me, I am bending my arm slightly in to throw it back up. Down, up, down, and in. Good. So now everyone just try that fourth count, because I know it's hard to just hold it there. That fourth count just goes back in front of you. So you go up, behind, up, in front. And everyone just try that really quick. And you can grab it here so it doesn't keep swinging. Okay, so a couple of details. Right after you throw, the second after you throw, put this hand down. So don't do this and leave it up. You want to make sure you throw and bring it back down. On that first count, I'm going to look to my right. So on that first count, I'm going to go 5, 6, 7, 8, and look, 2, 3, and 4. So everyone make sure you're getting it on. That's just a little detail to keep you focused throughout this piece, or sorry, throughout this technique exercise. And now from here, you also want to make sure that you're getting a fully extended arm. So when I'm doing the ups, my arm is completely extended. I don't bend it slightly until it comes back in and then back up. So everyone make sure you're trying that, trying to get that fully extended arm. And I understand your shoulders and your arms probably hurt right now, but that's the point of this exercise, is to really get that muscle building for you guys so you're able to work from the end of the pole better. Good, yes, and make sure it goes down behind you once. Good, yeah, Natalia, really good. Good, Victoria. Yeah, it's hard. It feels crazy when you do it over and over again. So your checkpoints for these first ones are at the corners. So my checkpoint is up on 1 at this corner, down to this back corner on 2, up to this corner on 3, and then down back to this corner on 4. So you want to make sure that you're hitting those corners, up, 2, 3, and 4 as you go through. Let's all just try the first 4 counts. And remember, it's going to be hard if you don't throw it first, yeah? Here we go. And throwing right on that count, 1, 5, and 6, and 5, 6, 7, 8. Throw 1, 2, 3, and 4. Cool, okay, let's try it again. So now the first thing you guys already want to realize too is when the flag's coming back down, you can't be twisting your shoulder. So when the flag's doing this and coming back behind you, don't pull with it, because then it's going to slow you down. You want to keep your body up tall and make sure that it's just the arm that's working through all of this stuff. Yeah, cool. Let's go ahead and try it again. Same thing. Yes, that was so close. Yeah, Aaron, that was really close. Just use that other hand to throw. It'll make it so much easier for you. Yeah, here we go. And 5, and 6, and 5, 6. Throw it away. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Good. Yes, really, truly don't think that you need to use only this hand. Throw that flag as hard as you can. Start the momentum. And last time, here we go. Last one. 5, and 6, and 5, 6, 7, 8. Throw 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. So now from here, instead of grabbing this flag, we do exactly what we just did, but we hit vertical now. So we're going to go 5, 6, 7, and 8. So everyone try that now. So instead of hitting out to the corners, 2, 3, 4, you're vertical, 6, 7, 8. And then your head is going to look back front on that count 5. And yes, if you're around lightning, don't be outside right now. Cool, yeah. Everyone try it on your own a couple times, and feel free to stretch out that arm anytime you need, because I know it's taxing on that shoulder and that arm. Yes, Alyssa. Yeah, that's it. Good. Yeah, Sophie, that's really good. So one of the hardest parts too about these is it's going to be really hard to do these and then pull that shoulder like back down. You want to make sure that you're trying to stay still and shooting that arm out higher if you need to do that, not the entire body. Yeah. So let's go ahead and try 8 counts now. So now you see why it's also so important to throw as hard as you can from the beginning, because if I only do this a little bit, then I'm not going to have any energy right here. I'm going to have to use all my muscle to try to make this happen. So you have to make sure that you're throwing as hard as you can so it lasts the entire exercise. Does that make sense? I think I just hit and broke a branch off the tree, but it's okay. Let's go ahead and try 8 counts. Here we go. And 5 and 6 and 5, 6, 7, 8. Throw 1, down 2, 3, down 4, 5, down 6, and 7, down 8. Cool, good. Let's try it again. Same thing, and I'm slowing down a little bit, just a little bit towards the end because I know it gets really hard right there. Let's try it again. And 5 and 6 and 5, 6, 7, 8. Throw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. So from this count 8, the flag keeps going. So again, you're not supposed to grab it. The flag keeps going to 9 and 10. And you go straight up and you're trying to grab that flag on the cap. 9 and 10. And now from here, you're just going to slide it down 11. And then you hit 12. Good. And then we all just hold 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th. And then we're going to do it on the other side. And just a fair warning, we all know left side is going to be way, way, way harder. So everyone try those full 12 counts on your own a couple times. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, and up. Slide it down. Go ahead and try it. And remember, if you have any questions at all, feel free to ask. I know she's a hard one. Yeah, really try to only be isolating that arm. I know it's hard. I know it's hard. This is why the skill you want to make sure that you're building. This is how you're able to do like all those parallels and stuff from the end of the cap. All of like this stuff comes like from this exercise and being able to like throw things from there. This exercise will really help you be able to control that flag. Yes, 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 yes. Good, Emily. Yeah, that was it. It's okay if you were doing on the left. We're going to reverse it too. It's okay which way you learn. No biggie. Make sure you're stretching out your arm too. Don't just keep doing it over and over again. Take a second and like windmill your arm or something for a second. Don't give yourself any cramps. Yes, Samantha, good. Yeah, you're doing it really well. Good. Yeah, Aaron, it's getting better. It's getting better. Good.
Can you do the 9-10 one more time?
Of course. So I come from here. I just keep going up. And then from there, I slide straight down. And then I hit down.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course. And then just for everyone, just make sure we are switching sides right there. So make sure you don't start again on that left side. You go here, here, all the way through, bring it down to your right side on the end. Cool. Are we all ready to try this whole exercise? We all good? Yes? Cool. Here we go. Here we go. And 5 and 6 and 5, 6, 7, 8. Throw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Slide 10, 11, and 12. 3, 4. Stop right there. Cool. So remember, it's a little bit slow, obviously, but this is 9 up 10, and this is 11, 12. I think I rushed through those counts a little bit. Now let's try it a little bit more fast, a little bit faster. Here we go. 5 and 6 and 5, 6. Here we throw 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, 11, down 12, hold 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th. Good, yeah, so this 9 and 10 is really giving you a chance to catch up. 7, 8, 9, up 10, 11, 12. So really take your time to get that full circle. So now we do it on the left. So now we're here. same exact thing, and you're gonna find that even on this side, it's harder. You wanna make sure you're throwing the flag as hard as you can, same thing, letting it go behind you, in front, behind you, in front, behind you, in front, and down. And then same thing, you bring it all the way up, then you slide, and now it's on that left side again. Yeah, good. Okay, so I'm gonna go back through it again. So I'm here. Remember, I throw to that 45, and then it comes down to this 45. Good, then it goes back up to that one. Good, and then down in front of you. And now it's vertical. And now vertical, vertical. And now from here, notice that my hand twists this way. And then from there I go up, slide, and down. Yeah, cool. Make sure you're going through it on that left side too. Remember, the throw is what's gonna help you. That throwaway. Good, Alyssa. And yeah, remember, if you're too short too, feel free to slide that hand out, no big deal. Yes, and Haley brought up a good point. Yes, remember, anytime that you are doing something on the other side, try to apply as many details as possible. So notice on the left side, and I talked about in the last class, I don't say as many details as I do on the right side. That's not because your left side's worse, that's because you should now be using what you've learned to apply it to that other side. Does that make sense? So make sure you're trying to do that. So if I said throw on the right side, you do the same thing on that left side. If I said make sure the hand is straight, you do the same thing on that side, yeah? So try to think through the details that we talked about and try to apply them now to this side. Yeah, and then we'll try it all together in about 30 seconds. Remember, if you have any questions, let me know. And remember, where does your free hand go right after? You throw, and then it comes directly down. And it's straight down right here that whole time. When people are watching you and people are watching you do stuff, you want to make sure that they're watching the focus that you're creating. So right now, our technique is, the focus is this flag. Yeah, so you want to make sure this hand isn't doing anything. I don't want to watch this hand. I want to watch you doing your technique properly. Does that make sense? Yeah, cool. Let's go ahead and now I'll try it onto the left. Trying it on the left. Make sure that that hand goes right down by your side. Here we go. 5 and 6 and 5, 6, 7, 8. Throw 1, 2, 3, 4. Look 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Up 10. Slide 11 down 12. Good, cool. Let's try it again. Same thing. Here we go. And 5 and 6 and 5, 6, 7, 8. Throw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Up 10. Slide 11 down 12. Hold 3, 4. Stop right there. Beautiful. Good. So let's go ahead and try it just to kill our arms one last time. We're going to try it on that right and that left side. So after we switch 9, 10, 11, 12, you just hold 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, and then we're right on that other side. Are we all good? Thumbs up, thumbs down. Cool. Here we go. Starting with that right side. 5 and 6 and 5, 6, 7, 8. Throw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Up 10, 11, and 12. Hold 3rd, 4. Now we throw on 1, 2, 3, 4. Up 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Up 10. Slide 11 down 12. Hold 3rd, 4. Stop right there. Beautiful. Cool. So everyone go ahead and get another water, and then we're going to move on to our 45 tosses. If anyone has any questions about any of those double time or throwaways, make sure you're asking, or you can ask a tech too, whoever. And then remember, if something helped you get it, like if, oh, sliding my hand down really worked, or oh, when I released this hand a little bit faster, this worked really well. Put that in the chat. Remember, you don't know what comment you're going to give that will help someone across the country. Yes, Ruby. Yes, 45s are one of the first skills that I teach all my schools, because I really, really like 45s a lot. So I try to like first thing is one of the first things I try to teach them. Cool, are we all up and we all good? Cool, Awesome. Yeah. So don't be, the first thing I just want to say about 45s is don't be scared. You know what I mean? 45s are odd because they just look different in the air, but it's rotating the exact same way that a single does. It's rotating the exact same way that all of our tosses do. It just looks a tiny bit off. You know what I mean? So we're going to learn how to make sure we're spotting those and make sure that we're catching it right at the exact moment. So we're going to start with that right hand on the tab. Left hand is going to be under. Yep. And I'm going to be facing away from you guys for this. Actually, yeah, I'll be facing away from you guys for this. So right hand is over, left hand is under, just like this. And you want to make sure that that right hand is resting at your hip and left hand is under. And we can actually go ahead and everyone face this way to learn this, because it'll help me see all of your angles and it'll help you see your angles too. So make sure when you're on the screen right now that your angle is matching mine. That's a very easy way to make sure that you guys are all good. So from here, from this position, you want to make sure that your pull and your tip is going straight across and up to your eye level. The first thing you want to do. So you're flat at your eye level. And now from here, you want to keep pushing it in that pathway it was going straight up to here. Good. So let's all try that again. So I'm here. So notice I go to this, and then my hand is going to go behind my head like that. I'm not going to be doing it like this. Yes, you want to make sure it stays in the center as I go upwards. Good. So everyone try that a little bit quicker. So we're going to go 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. And you're going to want to make sure that you're passing through that flat at eye level, and then you're pushing up to that next thing. Here we go. 5 and 6 and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. Cool. Make sure you're passing through flat. Let's try it again. Same thing. Remember, you're not releasing it. You can if you want to. If you don't know how to do them, feel free. But everyone else that doesn't, feel free to just keep it in your hand. Let's try it again. 5 and 6 and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. Good. Okay. So already the first thing about people tossing 45s is you're going to try to do this, or you're going to try to do this. Yeah. Make sure right now when you go to release it for the first time that you are still passing through that same angle that we did before. As soon as your hands get to this point, you want to let the flag go. So you'll see, we just did the exact same thing. Watch me. I go here. I'm doing what we just did, and I'm going to release it the exact same way. Nothing changed at all. It was the exact same going up, and it was the exact same release. Everything was the same. So now everyone go ahead and try it. Don't change a thing. Don't change your approach at all as you're trying it right now. And then text, feel free to start giving comments and stuff as they're releasing. I'll be scrolling too. Yep, Sophie, just a little bit more with your left hand pulling behind your head. Faster. There you go, yeah. So similar to a parallel, remember we learned parallels on flag the other day too. Left hand is gonna control all the speed and right hand is gonna control all the height. Exact same thing here. Because this is a two-handed toss, if I use more of my left hand, my flag will rotate so quickly. Do we see that? So make sure you're pulling your left hand down a lot as you push into that 45. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and try it. Yeah, Alyssa, no, that was really close. So a lot of us are now into this effect. A lot of us are now here, where the flag is directly on top of you. So now the only thing you have to do is you wanna just send your hand just a little bit farther this way as you go into the release. So I'm here, when I release, I'm gonna send my hand just a little more that way so it lands on the left side of my body. Yeah, everyone go ahead and try that. Good, yes, good, so much better. Yes, 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 that's really good. So Alyssa said when she starts her 45s, she thinks of like a seatbelt angle across, yeah? So make sure you're thinking of that 45 angle here. So make sure you're not here to start, make sure it's forward, but yes, at that 45-degree angle. Cool, make sure you're trying it. Good, good, Natalia. And then make sure you have your right hand over to start. Right hand over, and then left hand under. Left hand under. And then remember, if I'm here, my flag is doing this first. It's going out to the wall first, and then behind my head. Again, make sure you're watching that pathway. It's not here. You're not cutting like this. You want to make sure that you're cutting to the wall and up. Wall and up. Yes, that's closer. Good, Hannah. Emily, do a little bit less so that it lands with the silk up. Oop, I just hit my phone. so that it lands with the silk up on your left hip. And grab. Yes, exactly. There you go. Yeah, that's good. Cool. Okay, so let's try this all together. So the first thing that we're gonna do before we release really quick is we're just gonna go back to our original format of going 1, of getting it up there. Let's all try that. Here we go. No release. No release, just the prep. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, and 1. Cool, and again, make sure, remember, you're not cutting this way and you're not doing this. You're going straight through the camera or straight through that back point and up. Here we go. 5 and 6, 5, 6, 7, and 1. Good, cool, and now let's release it. So remember, exact same pathway. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3. And yes, you will be catching it on that count 3, as I'm sure most of you guys are feeling. Let's try it again. So remember, if you don't have it yet, it's okay. It doesn't matter right now. You can practice it later. You can take all these details that you're learning right now to make sure you get it, yeah? So don't bum yourself out if you're not getting it. Let's try it again. And 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, and up, 2, grab. Cool, yeah, good. And again, a couple more times. So now I want to challenge you, for those of you that have it pretty okay, I just want you to take that right foot step. So instead of catching here with that left hip, you're just going to take a right foot step. So you're going to catch facing away from the camera. Everyone can try that really quick on your own. Try it once. So that right foot just steps straight across so you grab in second. Most of you guys, I'm sure, have done 45s like this before, but some people have not. Yes, but make sure you treat it. That was really close to you, Hannah, so be careful. But make sure you treat it still like that 45 where it floats. Float, grab. Give it that floaty effect. Don't make it too low and fast. And remember, the first step to doing any toss is releasing it. So even if you can't do it yet, just make sure you get it out of your hands so you can practice that. Good, Alyssa, yeah, they're already better. Just make sure when you grab, you don't have to pull it down. You can catch up here nice and tall. Yes, yeah, so good. Good, 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 awesome, cool. Let's go ahead and try it all together a couple more times. We'll be catching on that count 3. Here we go. And 5 and 6, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3. Good, and again. And then same thing in the honor of keeping your free hands pretty consistent, make sure they're here. So right hand is just where it releases at. Left hand goes behind the head. Yeah, but make sure they're not just wild and out as you release. Here we go. And 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, and out to grab. Good, and last time. Last one, here we go. 5 and 6, 5, 6, 7, and up to grab. Beautiful, cool. Go ahead and get a quick water and we'll be moving on to single and a halves. If you want to take some singles on your own really quick, you can, because we're not going to be going over those. I mean, we will, but not extensively or anything. And if you have any questions, let me know. I know 45s are tricky. Yes, Sophie. Go ahead, Sophie. Good. Yeah, just a little higher. Your right hand has to just push quicker up so it goes higher. Good, and then start with your angle just a little bit steeper. So don't be down here. Bring that hand up. Yeah, now good. There you go. Yeah, so that'll be easier to get it higher. And now just make sure that you're pushing it up. Don't push it out this way. So you're getting this a little bit. So see how low my flag is going? You want to make sure your hand's going like to the wall. Wall, hand up. Yeah, exactly. Good. Yeah. Now it's so much more comfortable. How should you catch them hand placement wise? I catch with mine. Oh, did Ruby already answer that actually? Yeah, there we go. Yeah. So right hand on the tab, left hand on the pull when I catch. And then, yes, exactly. Yes. That's a really big thing. That's something that like Katie teaches a lot when she's doing 45s. It's to slap the back of the neck. So I have a hat on, so I can't slap the back of my neck. But if you guys want to do that, that's a really good way to check yourself and make sure that like, okay, I feel my hand there. That's how I know I'm releasing. It's the same thing as like when they tell people to like slap your thighs to push. That same thing. You want to just like touch your body so that you know that you did the thing. Yeah, Sophie, send it just this way a little bit more so you're not catching on top of yourself. Yes, yeah, there you go. And then, yeah, just aim to get that right hand under. Yes, I can check to see if your toss is flat before I move on. Oh, yes, grab your ponytail. That's a good one, too. Bonus points if you knock the hat off your head with your free hand. That was funny. Okay, go ahead. Yeah, no, that's good. That's really good. Yeah, can you face that way and do it really quick for me? Yeah. Yeah, no, you're good. It's perfectly 45. Great job. Cool. Let's go ahead and have everyone back up. If you need to take a couple singles, I'll give you like 20 seconds because we're going to move right to single and a halves. Remember that swing? That swing was the big thing from Wednesday that we all talked about. To really start getting those tosses to launch is you have to get that effect first, even on flag. You have to get that kind of swing effect. Swing, swing, swing. That swing that makes your tosses happen is what we're searching for. And we'll only be doing these on the right today. Good, cool. You guys have funny reactions. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and learn some single and a halves. So we're gonna start with that right hand under. Just like Wednesday, right hand will be at half. And then I do that like dollar bill in to the silk. So like I take my hand, which I have a big hand, so I'm here. And then, so just think a dollar bill's length in to the silk for that. And now you're here. Make sure we're pushing down just like our normal singles. That's why you practice singles right before this. And then that right hand is pushing directly up. Yeah, for a single and a half, we're gonna be lifting our hand. I just do to a full soft. So actually, no, I just do to, sorry, like 5 release point, which is like a boxed arm. Does that make sense for everyone? So as you're releasing this, this is the arm shape that you're trying to make for your single and a half. And then you just push, you lift right on that count 1, and then you catch on 3 and. So you're gonna be going 1, 2, 3, and we're gonna be grabbing at flat. So everyone go ahead and try some on your own. And remember, I brushed through these super fast because we already did these on Wednesday. So if you have questions about these, feel free to ask. Yes, 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 yes. That's a really good point. The like, yes, silk will land. Yeah, sorry, 2 things. Silk will land on the left side. So I'm here, here, here. Silk ends on the left side when I catch that flat. And then the other thing that Angelina said about the pendulum, making sure we're feeling that swing, that heaviness, that pull down is what you're searching for. And there's swing that happens when we do this, but there's also swing that happens when we do this. It just happens from our push, and then we swing upwards. Does that make sense? I know that's a little confusing, but you want to make sure that you're pushing and still letting your flag go swing up, because that swing is what makes your toss float out. Yes, yes, Emily, that was already so much better from that. Yeah, there it is. Good, that's it. So that's one of the biggest things of why I want to make sure that we are stepping out of technique mode to get things and then coming back into technique mode to refine them. Does that make sense? You want to make sure that you're not only doing things like a robot. Sometimes you have to just step back and like, what does this feel like? You know what I mean? Then after you understand what it feels like, then you can start putting in those details. So right now, all of us should just be throwing this flag. You should be pushing and you should be lifting as quick as you can, trying to get the single and a half. If you know how to do it, you should be applying your details. Does that make sense? Go ahead, keep going, everyone. Good, 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 good. Try to keep those free hands down. Remember, after you release, you have that picture in your mind of what you're supposed to look like. So if you can visualize it, then you can do it. Yes, and if your team puts both of their hands down for tosses, that's totally fine too. Do whatever your team does. A little higher, Samantha, just a little bit. The flag lands on the opposite side. So if I'm starting on that right side, the flag is gonna end on my left. Yeah, a lot of us are getting it. That swing is what's most important, I promise. Because it doesn't matter if you're West Coast, East Coast, doesn't matter what technique you do. The swing is the physics of it. So make sure you understand how to swing that flag. And then also make sure that you're starting from half to push. Don't start from up here. Make sure you're all the way down here to do that toss. Yeah, cool. Let's go ahead and try one all together. All together, here we go. And 5 and 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, and. Good, let's try it again. Same thing, here we go. And 5 and 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, and up, 2, 3, and. Good, yes, very, very good. So really, really make sure that that push is driving down. And then a little bit more complex than what we talked about on Wednesday is your hands have to be connected. Remember that this isn't two separate things. It's not your right hand and your left hand working separately. It's both of them working together to make this toss happen. So make sure there's not this huge separation that looks like this. As you go into that toss, you want to make sure it goes quickly through. Quick up. Do you see how it looks like my hands moved as one motion? Does that make sense? Let's all try that again and keep that in mind. Kind of visualize your hands moving quick up. Here we go. And 5 and 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, and quick up, and 3 and. Good, yes, a lot of you, really good. Let's try it again, same thing. And 5 and 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, and up, and 3 and. Good, yes, Michaela, you just need a little bit higher, just a tiny bit. And then even though you're catching vertical, just make sure you still got those hands spread out. Try not to have them too close, yeah? Let's try it again, same thing. And 5 and 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, and. Yes, 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 yes. Push, twist, lift. That's a really good way to think of that swing happening through that twist. So make sure we're all thinking that, yes? And obviously, if your school doesn't focus on a push, it doesn't matter. The left hand, or sorry, the release hand is what's mattering right now. So make sure you are twisting that upwards. Are we starting with the left hand under or over? The left hand is over. Left hand is over so I can push down. Thanks, Ruby, sorry, I forget that. Cool, okay, cool. Yeah, good, let's go ahead and try one last one before we move to doubles. Here we go. And 5 and 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, and. Cool, good, awesome. So if you need a quick water, go ahead and feel free to get one, and then we're gonna move on to doubles. I just do that in case it's hot somewhere. If not, keep practicing. And we're gonna be doing doubles next. We will be doing it with the carve today. We will be doing carve and release. I'm not gonna make you do it from still. But eventually, next week's classes are gonna be from still. Cool, we all good? Awesome. Let's go ahead and learn some doubles. So for these, we're gonna start in the same place that we do, like for single and a halves. So everyone go here. And now just pull it to flat. Yeah, good. And then just put your hand in front of the silk. Good. And now from here, you're gonna do a carve and down. Good. And now from here, you're gonna go push that down to the ground. And now from that push, you go into the lift of the double. So the thing about doubles is you wanna make sure, for everyone go back to here again. Let's get that pathway a little bit more. You wanna actually sustain this a little bit. I cut all the way to the wall. So I do this with my schools. And then we come all the way down into a plie. And then from this plie, that's where we're pushing and lifting. Now the plie, you definitely don't have to do, obviously you can do doubles without it, but the plie is gonna help you if you've never done a double before, get that height. So from here and that sink down, you wanna plie so you can push up that height to get that double out. So everyone go ahead and try that now. And you wanna go through those motions, pass up, to go straight up, and you're gonna be catching on 4. When I release this double, my right hand is gonna be full soft, all the way to here. So it's just that nice, like fully extended arm release point. Yes, try not to hyperextend or anything. Try to keep it here, natural, and press that shoulder down. Everyone try it a million times on your own, go ahead. And you wanna try to be catching, I catch them with the silk down. So I'll do it the real way. I'm here. I catch with my silk down, like this. So I'm catching with my right hand at tab and my left hand at that top tape. And I'm just like this. Good, Michaela. That was really good. Good, Alyssa. Yes, really good. A lot of you guys honestly might already know doubles too, because sometimes schools don't even teach singles and single and a halves. They only teach doubles. So y'all might already know this. Yes, Emily, that was it. Good. Yeah. And then just work, make sure you refine things. When it releases from your hands, try to keep your whole body still. Yeah, don't throw this hand out. Yeah. Still. Yeah, yeah, you felt it and you fixed it. So that was good. So you're aware of it now. So just work on that. That was really good. Yeah, good. It'll get better. It'll get better every time you think about it. That's good. Cool. Yeah, that's good, Natalia. Yeah, spreading out your hand. Remember, you want to look as good as possible, obviously, as you're spinning. You know what I mean? So make sure you're not giving yourself moments where you're catching like this. Remember, this will always look worse than catching like this. And not even from a technique or training standpoint, just from aesthetics. You know what I mean? This looks weaker than this looks. So make sure that you're grabbing and trying to spread out those hands when you catch, so you have that nice, strong effect to release. And I'm just releasing, don't copy my release. I'm just releasing low right now because there's a tree above me. Make sure your hand is going all the way up. Hand is going all the way up to release. Good, yes, 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 yes. Cool, let's all try some together. Here we go. So the counts, I'm gonna be going 5 and 6, 5, 6. I'm gonna be carving on 7, 8, and then I'm gonna be releasing it like a normal toss. And 1, 2, 3, grab 4. I'm gonna be catching on 4. Yeah, here we go. Carving on 7, 8, and 5, and 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool, and again, same thing. 5 and 6, 5, 6, and 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. So now, just to advance it just a tiny bit, there's a little bit of a sustain when you hit the wall. So it's not just a straight through, and you might want to watch closely. I don't know if my video is choppy enough to see this, but from here, you want to make sure you're not just doing this. See how it was one quick motion? You want to sustain just a little bit. Sustain and up. Do you see how there's a little bit of like a float, quick up? That kind of quick up whip feeling is what is going to launch your double with absolutely no energy at all. It's what's going to make you look effortless. So you want to make sure that that sustain happens, sustain and quick. That's where like the effortlessness comes from. If I did it the other way, it would look like I need my muscles. Do we all see the difference? So make sure when we try it these next couple of times, you feel sustain and up. Here we go. And 5 and 6, 5, 6, sustain and up, 2, 3, 4. Cool. And a lot of you might have felt your double come out just so quick right now. If you did that sustain thing just now and whipped it up, you might have felt your double go like almost halfway over. That's good. When you do too much, that means you can now back off of your energy. That means you're getting better and you can look more effortless. Let's try it again. Here we go. And 5 and 6, 5, 6, sustain and up, 2, 3, and 4. Good. And 2 more times. 2 more times. Here we go. 5 and 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, sustain and up. Oh, I think I said the words on the wrong count. Let's try it one more time. I'll say sustain on 7 this time, like for real. And 5 and 6, 5, 6, sustain and up, 2, 3, grab 4. Yeah, there it is. Good. Spread your hands out now. Some of you guys are doing beautiful doubles. And it's the thing I always tell my students is you don't want to have a beautiful toss and then a crappy ending. You know what I mean? You want to make sure that ending is selling and giving away what you did in the toss. You know what I mean? You work so hard to get the technique of the toss, show off. Here we go. Same thing. And 5 and 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, and up, 2, 3, and 4. Good. Yes, good. For a lot of you, really good. And last time. And 5, 6, 5, 6, sustain, and up, 2, 3, and 4. Good. Really, really, really good. Cool. Everyone go ahead and get some water. If you have any questions about doubles, feel free to ask because I know they're hard. Yeah, so feel free. And then we're going to be moving on to neck rolls now. So congratulations if you learned a double for the first time today. And then if you have any tips, anything that helped you throughout the class on anything that we've done so far, again, feel free to put it in the chat. Or if you saw someone doing great and you want to give a positive comment, feel free to do that too. And also remember too, you don't have to keep your camera on. So if you ever feel uncomfortable or you're nervous or anything that I'm gonna watch you, you can just turn your camera off. Neck rolls. Okay, we all good? We all up? Awesome, cool. So let's go ahead and learn some neck rolls. So last thing we're doing in class today, and then obviously like normal, you'll have to like 15 to 20 minutes after class to just kind of stick around, and if you need help with anything, I'll help you. But let's go ahead and do some neck rolls. So we're gonna start with that right hand thumb up. Oh, I guess I can mirror you. Yeah, right hand thumb up on the tab, and then you're gonna put it behind you. So it's gonna go here, behind your body. Good. From this moment, you're literally just gonna go down at this like low 45, slight 45, and you're just gonna touch the the right thumb to the neck, just like this. Awesome. That's all you need to do. Now just let it go and grab with the other hand. Everyone try that on your own a couple times. So I just gave you all 3 exact details that you need to do it. So you wanna make sure, remember, you're looking down, your hand's here, and you touch the thumb to the neck. Those are the only 3 details you need. Yeah, good. A lot of us are really close. Just get that hand to come under the other hand. And then it's just working those hands out. Good, Alyssa. Good. Yeah, both Alyssas, really solid. Sorry, there's multiple Alyssas. Good, Ella. Yeah, really solid. Cool. So you want to make sure when you're doing rolls like this, I just always tell my students, this is just kind of like a key, is always touch your thumb to your neck whenever you're doing neck rolls, because that's just where you're going to be balancing from on this specific roll. So it's just an easy way, like what we were talking about, slap the back of your neck on those tosses or on parallels. Same thing, touch your neck so you know that you did the right thing. Does that make sense? Let's try it all together. Here we go. And make sure you're starting with the silk side down to start. Here we go. And 5 and 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, and roll 2, 3. Cool, let's try it again, same thing. So remember, if I'm like this, if I'm just up, there's no tabletop for the flag to roll on. Do we all see that? It's just gonna slide right off my shoulders. You have to make sure that you're looking down. That's what creates this tabletop right here. So then my flag can now roll over that table. Does that make sense? But if your head is any other direction, it's just not gonna work that same way. It's just gonna fall off. So make sure that head is down, head down, head down. Cool, let's all try it together. Here we go. And 5 and 6 and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, and 3. And again, same thing. I'll be watching some of you. I see some of it sliding off. A lot of us are doing the roll. I guess I can grab my flag. A lot of us are doing the roll and then we're moving the shoulders. So we're doing this and then trying to grab like that. You want to make sure that you're keeping the shoulders still. See how literally like this part of my body is completely still for the entire trick. Yeah, it's just literally rolling over myself. So don't move at all. Let's try it again. And 5 and 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3. Good, and then Emma, you just need to make sure too that you're going in the toaster. You're going flat right now. So you're bringing it around flat like this, which is super hard. You wanna make sure you're going down and up. Yeah, let's try it again, here we go. And 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3. There you go, yeah, see, now it worked out so much better. Yeah, good. And then you can grab with the other hand too, because it is hard to do it and grab with that same hand. So you can just cross that arm over and grab. Yeah, let's try it one last time. Here we go. And 5 and 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, and 3. One more time. Let's try it one last time. One more time. Make sure thumb to neck. Don't do this. Yeah, thumb to the neck to release. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3. There it is. Yeah, that was so much better, Emma. Good. Cool. Awesome. So we're going to learn a more advanced one now. So just a fair warning, this one's super hard. So this is definitely not a beginner one. This is like an intermediate advanced one. So make sure you know that. And it's just going to advance what we just learned just a little bit more. You're free to leave. The class is now done. If you want to go, you can, but we're going to be working on this more advanced one. And then we are also going to be doing that 15 to 20 minute little talk after too. So that's kind of it for all the stuff that was on the agenda. Thank you guys so much for coming. You guys will receive an email like 24 hours from now. The same email that you probably always get is just like having class recordings, tip the artist, all that stuff. If you love the class and you want to donate, feel free. You totally don't have to join any of the other classes or anything though. And then if you do donate over $5, you also get a discount on my private lessons and everything too. So also make sure, yes, thank you, Ruby, that you save your private comments. If you got a comment from any one of the texts, it doesn't save on my end. So you have to either go screenshot it right now if you like the information they gave you, or save it on your computer. Yeah, and it's not going to disappear. I'm going to be on for like 30 more minutes, so your chats won't just like disappear right now, but by the end of the class, they're going to be gone. So make sure you screenshot them or screen record them at some point. And then, yeah, just make sure you're getting water before we start working on the next thing. But thank you so much for coming. If you have any questions before any of you leave, you can feel free to ask. Yes, yes. Also, yeah, Nabai had a really, really good comment for the people that are still here with these neck rolls, to make sure that you are not doing it at flat, and think about the color behind your head, because this shows off no color, right? But this shows off like the entire flag. So you want to make sure you're doing this version where you're showing off the color of the flag as you do that neck roll. That's a really good way to think about it. Thank you, Nabai. Cool, and Tex, if you have anything too, feel free to unmute yourself, because we're like kind of done with class. So feel free to unmute yourself, talk if you want. If you want to say something about the 45s or any skills that we learned, feel free. Cool, okay, let's go ahead and learn this neck roll. Oh yeah, no problem. Yeah, go get your phone charged and everything. I'll see you in the next class. So let's go ahead and start here. We're gonna start here, same thing as before. We're gonna go ahead and let that roll around. Let that roll around that neck. And then you wanna grab it on the other side now. So you wanna grab it on the other side. You wanna make sure that that tip is down. From this moment, you're gonna wanna follow your tip this way. You're gonna take a step with your right foot, and it's gonna go over. And now from here, it's just gonna drop down into that hand. Good, so everyone try that again. You gotta go here. So it goes around. This hand is not gonna be used. This is just a cheater right now. So I'm going here to grab. From this moment, I have to move this way. Once I see the tip down, I have to move this way and push my shoulder up. So the flag goes up and grabs behind me. And then I'll show you really quick. I go here. As soon as I see this tip, I go push and grab. So do you see this other hand is never on it? The other hand is never on. I've never done it this mirrored way, so let me see. Okay, yeah, so now I can do it mirrored. So you wanna make sure from here, when you're seeing this tip is when that shoulder should be pushing up. See the tip, push up, and then grab. Yeah, and then the thing about making sure that you touch the thumb to the neck, all of those little neck roll like tips and tricks and details will all make this trick possible. But if you don't follow any of those details, then it won't work. Yes, Hannah, that's so close. You're just turning a little bit too quick at the end. You're going here and then you're going too fast as you turn. So just take your time a little bit more. Yeah. And that goes for everyone too, is that this is really like a slow trick. Like this trick is really hard to just do like this. Like it just doesn't work because gravity is what you need to be waiting for to do this trick. So when you're going here, you have to wait longer. See how I never really move quick. Even when I'm turning, my body's not moving quick. See how slow that's moving? Yeah, it's all super slow. Yeah, so if you're struggling, it's okay, this is a hard trick. That's why I told you, this is an advanced one. This is definitely an advanced one. Oh no, Sophie, yeah, okay, Sophie. So go here, do that neck roll and grab on this side. Grab right here, okay. From here, just pull in front of your face. Yep, and now start turning and I'll put it behind your back like this. Yep, yeah, so you wanna put it down on that side. Yes, and now you just let it fall into that other hand. Yes, okay. So now do that same thing. So I go here, grab, let it fall, and grab. That's why I teach it like that too, because it's really confusing to see where the flag goes if you've never done that roll before. Yep, keep going, and grab. Yes, so now that you're used to where the flag goes, now you want to practice, once you see that tip, you don't want to use that other hand, you just want to practice using the shoulder to push it around. Yep, and now push up. Good, Ella. Yeah, that's it. Good. And now as soon, yes, it is definitely okay. As soon as you guys see that tip, move that shoulder. See the tip, move that shoulder, grab. See, that's why this is an end of the class skill, just in case you're free to leave if you want to, because this is crazy advanced. But good, yeah. Some of you guys are really getting it though, really good. Good, Hannah. Yeah, that's close. That's literally it. And now you just want to work to grab closer and closer to the tab so it's comfortable when you catch it. Yeah.
So I was just wondering, is it tucked on the right shoulder or the left shoulder?
Does it touch on the right shoulder? It touches on the left. It starts on the left shoulder. So it goes here and then touches the right shoulder. And then you're moving that right shoulder up to go catch it.
Okay, so it's touch left, tuck right.
Yeah, so I go touch left, push shoulder with the right. Ooh, yeah. Okay. And then I'm catching with my left hand. So left shoulder, push the right shoulder, catch with the left hand. So that was like left, right, left. I like that, like, as you see, like, even all the text in the comments are just like, yeah, this is a hard one. Yeah, this is a really hard one, because it is. You guys are doing great. Yeah, Sophie, it's so close. So you guys are getting more comfortable with it, and you're trying to use your upper body to move the flag around. You can't do that. That's the biggest thing, is you want to make sure you're not doing this. See how I'm moving the body? The body won't help at all. It'll make everything go wrong. So you can only move the shoulder and the right foot. So I can only do this and that. That's it. I don't move my body. I don't go lower. I don't go higher. You want to make sure that you're staying up tall, and it's the shoulder scooping that makes that roll kind of happen. Yes, Ella, that was it. That was really close. Alyssa, you just want to go a little bit quicker. You're going, and it's quicker like after. You're going a little bit too soon. So you're going here and then starting right away. But the couple times that you did do it, you want to make sure that you don't go too slow. You want to go super fast after it goes along your shoulder. Let me see, bud. Go ahead, try it. Good, it's hard. Go ahead, try it. You're good. Yep. Yeah, okay, it's so close. So do you see, like, you're going here, and then the shoulder's going really good, but you're not lifting it. You're just keeps going down. So you have to make sure you do the same thing, but right at the last second, lift up. Lift that shoulder up. Like, think of going into releve right there. Yeah, get that shoulder in. Yeah, exactly. Yep, there it is. Yeah, congrats. That's literally it. Good. That's it. So now you literally just want to work to just really move that shoulder and grab. That's it. And then you just get only that left hand in there. But congrats. That's literally it. Yes. Good. So this is what I want. You know what I mean? These are the little seeds that we're planting. As you come in here, you learn this skill, and now you have these next few days to work on it. You know what I mean? You don't have to learn these things in the classes. And same things with like all the classes that you're learning from like breakdown camp and like private lessons and all this stuff. You don't have to learn the skill in that hour, and you should pressure yourself a little bit too, but don't get mad at yourself if you don't. Take these skills and work on it and perfect it throughout the next few days. Good, yeah, really good for a lot of you. So now if you want to start putting it to counts to make it like pretty exact, I'm gonna start rolling on 1. I'm gonna push my shoulder on 2, and I'm gonna catch on, I think 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yeah. So I'm gonna go touch 1, shoulder 2, peek 3, grab 4. So those are counts I give my students to kind of help them make it a little bit clearer. So same thing here. I go 1, push 2, up 3, grab 4. And those are kind of the counts. If you do them at that speed and you pull it properly, it'll just naturally float along That shoulder level. Yes, don't go too far across, Hannah, with that hand. Yeah, it's close, and then make sure you don't pull that shoulder back. Good, 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 good. I think it's rolling on my back, but I still catch it. Yeah, so that will come from if you're here. If you're here, and then when you push, if you go too high up and keep it here, it'll just kind of do this. And then a lot of times people lean forward. So they go here and they lean forward. So it just like stays there. So you want to make sure that you don't do that. Stay up tall so that it can fall. Does that make sense? That's how you kind of combat it rolling down your back. Don't lean forward. I feel like I'm doing it too fast and it only occasionally works. Let me see. Let me find your screen. Oh, I guess I can end the recording now too. So I'm ending the recording now. Yes, congrats to everyone that learned that neck roll and everything and the harder trick. So all of this will be posted on YouTube because this is a free class. And then the rifle one will also be posted on YouTube and everything. So any details you missed, feel free to watch. It'll be free, obviously, so that you missed anything, you can just get it again. Does that make sense to everyone? We all good? Yeah, beautiful, cool. I'm gonna end the recording.